welcome at our graduation ceremony. Good evening, sir.
To convey a heartfelt greeting to the distinguished dignitary as they make their entrance. We extend a warm welcome to the esteemed chief guest of the day, Maharaja Shri Yaduvir.
Of success and amid challenges.
Chairman, Mr. Datta Kambaya, Managing Trustee, Mrs. Ashwini Nachapar, Mr. and Mrs. Vinod Shivaka, dear parents, graduating batch of class 10 students, teachers, invitees, and media. Good evening. Graduation marks an important academic achievement in our students' lives, and it's with immense pride and joy I extend a warm welcome to each one of you on this momentous occasion. Today, we celebrate the incredible journey of our graduating students of Class 10 thus far and wish them all success for their board exams as well as the journey they undertake in the future. We are truly honored. Open. Maharaja's endeavor revolves around the preservation and promotion of Mysore's rich history, culture and tradition. He has engaged himself with his vast interest in sustainable development and merging historical ethos with contemporary principles. Sri Yaduvir is a firm believer in the transformative power of education in global development. As we embark on this momentous day, let us not only celebrate our students' academic achievements, but also draw inspiration from the grace and wisdom that the Maharaj Yaduvir brings to our gathering. Our students are fortunate to have such a distinguished and humble guest, known for his compassion towards the betterment of society. Your Highness, we deeply appreciate your gracious acceptance to be our chief guest this evening amidst your busy schedule. On behalf of all at CALS, I extend a warm welcome to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Sri Yaduvir Krishna
2024 India Board of my alma mater, Karumbayas Academy for Learning and Sports, where I have nurtured my student life full of gratitude to God and to the school. Promise that I shall always in thought, words and deeds be sincere, truthful and honest in discharging my duties.
Is sweet, said Aristotle. Good evening, everyone, distinguished guests, esteemed management, honorable principal, cherished faculty, dear parents, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. We stand here tonight not just at the precipice of a milestone, but at the threshold of boundless.
8th grade, a period marked by the challenging times of COVID-19 pandemic, which deeply impacted us all. Initially, adapting to the new environment posed a challenge, but with the support of my teachers and my fellow mates, a serene atmosphere was quickly fostered for me.
Contrary to this, my journey began in the 6th grade at the tender age of 10. Coming all the way from Texas, United States, it was my first experience in a hostel, and the unfamiliar surroundings left me feeling quite disoriented. Surprisingly, I shed a few tears during those initial days, but soon enough, I adjusted to my new life and formed lasting friendships. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for providing me this wonderful opportunity to pursue my studies in this unique atmosphere. I know it was tough for you to be so far away from me, but somehow you endured it.
Having always harbored an interest in swimming, CALS provided me with the resources to pursue this passion. While I may not have matched Michael Phelps' speed, I take pride in representing my school in various swimming competitions. Singing
Warrior, Managing Trustee Mrs. Ashwini Nachappa, and our Chairman Mr. Datta Karapaya to do the invocation. I also request the great head teachers Mrs. Sitama, Mrs. Bhavya, and Mrs. Vidya to join in.
Shubham Karni Katyan.
And glamorous stars of this evening, the grade 10 students elegantly gracing the runway. Success is the art of navigating seamlessly from one challenge to the next without losing one's fervor. We take joy in the splendor of butterflies, often overlooking the profound change.
Challenges and dreams, from academic achievements to personal triumphs. Their profiles offer a window into the diverse narratives that make up this dynamic group. The Hockey Wizard represented Team Karnataka in Hockey India Sub-Junior Nationals at Roorkela, and also showcased an outstanding performance in the Hockey India South Zone Championship.
The flow needs to be cautious at least at the 11th hour. Wishing you a smooth sail ahead. A big time bike enthusiast. Let's respect the demeanor and the beacon of inspiration for all. May your efforts be rewarded with
Confusion in his answer script with his handwritten scientific quote. As advised to when
ಅಚ್ಚುಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗ
World schedule is a surprise party. Smiling all the way turns deadlines into tolerable moments
as well. May your pursuit be a foundation of continued
despite being blessed with an ocean of talent, is just waiting for the perfect moment to shine.
Cricket is his jam, and just skilled pianist creates magic with his fingers. His socializing skills is
Participating extracurricular activities, mainly in the star kid of junior school.
an aversion to writing, his unofficial career room of the classroom. Well, Legion, automobiles and tennis in question. Lives by the motto, work hard,
Roorkela, and also in the SDFI Nationals at Gwalior.
he envisioned himself as a cricketing sensation, mastering the art.
Both in the class and hockey team. Yuva Saraswati is truly impressive.
He
esteemed parents, teachers, of course, our students, especially the graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the media. It is truly an honor to be here this evening at the Karumbaya Academy of Learning and Sports. I am, before I start my speech, I just wanted to extend my apologies. It was supposed to start at least half an hour earlier, but I had a couple commitments in Mysore, and that took longer than I expected. And also, I forgot that this is a long weekend and the entirety of Bangalore would have descended on food, and so traffic took its toll as well. Nonetheless, my sincere apologies to you all for making it late. That said, firstly, many congratulations to the outgoing batch here at Carl's. It is truly a momentous occasion, and today brings back very many memories. I'll be honest, mine was first and foremost of relief of finishing up my school and the ability to, while I loved the friendships, my school and everything that came along with it, I was very happy to move on after 10 years. And so this day marked a great occasion for me. And the second thing I was hoping for is the chief guest wouldn't talk too much and let us go on with the celebrations in the evening. I will definitely oblige that, because I remember that being something that we need to keep very strictly short. I also, in the years since, have got the good fortune, of course, of being a father, so I understand all of the troubles parents go through, something I didn't know at the time. And so today is, I think, much more momentous for the parents. Your hard work, your dedication, your love for the children today is bearing fruit in them taking this new step forward. So many congratulations to all the parents here today. I'm sure you are immensely proud, and I'm sure your children will make you even prouder in the years to come. No doubt, of course, they've got the wonderful base they've built up from such a wonderful academy here at Carl's. The other thing, of course, I've also had the good fortune, because of taking up this responsibility in the palace, is to become a teacher in various classrooms. It is, while of course my perspective won't be that of a true teacher, nonetheless I have some perspective, and I know the hardships that go with it in trying to communicate and get people to learn or understand the knowledge that you are trying to pass on to them, and have them give it due consideration and importance that it is required. And I'm sure again, this is as momentous a day for you as well, to see all the knowledge you have imparted coming together to bear fruit, so that they, when they take their place in their career life, etc., will be able to really utilize that and move on. So congratulations to you as well. I've, of course, brings back other memories as well about the worries we have in life and all the advices that come along. I have very little advice on what to give you or a message to give you, because I'm only around 10 years removed, maybe 15 years now removed from where you were, and it is don't have the experience of old age, but I certainly have the knowledge of what it is like to be immediately thrown into the open world, and I have some lessons hard learned from that, and I hope that will help you in very many ways. Firstly, of course, comes from the tremendous palace heritage. One thing which has been truly eye-opening for me, just from learning our own history in our own state, is the tremendous tradition we have in India, or Bharat, whichever you choose to say. It is something that we are all joint custodians of. Just as now you have, many of you of course have got a boarding, now you become joint custodians of the food tradition as well. The same extends to a much macro picture towards India. You are a custodian of India, and you're taking forward a tradition that is older by very many thousands of years than the rest of the world, and you must uphold that going forward, and you must learn about that and its inherent traditions, inherent paramparas that are there going forward, and seek to uphold that as Indians going forward. I think that is a very key thing, and something that isn't stressed upon enough as you go forward. The second thing is something more personal. Of course, many advisors would have told you to follow your passions. Those that care about you will say be practical. I would say this, be pragmatic about your passions, or follow your passions pragmatically. Passions are a great thing, but they can be misleading as well. You will find your way back to them if you follow the means of pragmatism. It has served me tremendously well, especially in the palace, because obviously you are curtailed as to what you can do within the palace tradition. You're limited by many means, but my passions which were there eventually were able to come back to me by me being practical and saying, yes, I have to follow the palace tradition. It found its way back to me, and while I cannot give you a concrete example of how that is, safe to shore, and it will definitely happen provided you stay the course. And the last bit of advice, I think more so than anything else, do something really that takes you out of your comfort zone, in fact makes you uncomfortable. It has served me beyond measure. I'm here at the graduating ceremony, talking and addressing all of you reasonably well, I would like to say. And this was something I wouldn't have dreamed of doing when I was at your stage here. The fact of coming outside and talking, even privately to a group of people, leave alone an entire audience, was absolutely unthinkable. But doing that has enabled me to gain a platform and a voice towards which I can dedicate causes such as what I'm passionate about in wildlife, in environment, in tradition, and pass on that message and have a larger voice there and a larger influence there. So certainly find something or do something that's uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone. It will serve you well very much. Lastly, and as a parting message, we all, of course, immediate concerns are going to be, of course, landing a career, getting into the next school, the next project, etc. Of course, your school is telling you to go the distance also, and very much needed advice, obviously. But you will always find yourself questioning what is the meaning and what is purpose for all of this that you are doing. Maybe not now, but one day certainly it will come about. And I think beyond all, the Mysore tradition is an example of that, that at the end of the day, all that will remain is your name and that which you have done in service. The wealth will go, the titles that came with the palace, the state, the sovereignty, all of that merged into India, and none of it exists now except for ceremonially and in the honorific that goes today. But all of the pageantry that came with it is of another era. But what remains is the name, what remains is the contribution, what remains is the service given to society, and that is why I get to stand on the stage here, is because of the service rendered by my ancestors. So that is something we should look to do, and while I understand not everybody is given the head of a state, you are given tremendous responsibility in your own right towards yourself, towards those around you, and then towards the society, your state and your country. And if you view it in that way and go along that stage, you will surely make a huge impact towards our country and building towards this goal now of building this Shresth Bharat, as they like to say, or Great India going forward. So once again, many congratulations to you all. I've kept it as short, I think, and brief with giving my sincere message today. My congratulations again to the teachers, to the parents, and to everyone here on this lovely occasion. Parting words, I do not need an excuse to come down to Coorg, and you have invited me here for this lovely occasion and allowing me to share a bit of my own personal journey, and of course see this wonderful campus and everything you have built here. So congratulations to you on completing 20 years, to the managing trustees and all of the teachers and everyone who has seen this institution build up to this day. It is truly wonderful to see here and be here in South Coorg. And if I had a preference, it would be South Coorg, not North Coorg. So I'm wonderful again to be here. Nonetheless, thank you so much for having me here today. May God Foundation bless all of you with good health, happiness, and success in your every endeavor. Thank you all.
teamwork for him, stealing the show and our hearts with his amazing talent. Wish you all success and future too, dear Satvik.
Master Dhyan Magavi, effortlessly weaving linguistic brilliance with a dash of humor in his conversation, tries to convince the teacher that he is always right. With an aversion to writing, this is unofficial career group of classrooms. He has a bright career consultant to the campus, fears to conquer challenges in life. God bless.
Master H.R. Navtej. Navtej is a humorous personality who occupies his time playing, eating and sleeping. The ambassador of Bombay Biryani. May the road ahead be filled
Gowda aims to become a prefect with undisputable responsibility on his shoulder, champion of napping. He envisioned himself as a cricketing sensation, mastering the art of wielding the bat and ruling the cricket fields. Wish you all success as you rule the academic field as well.
Master Nachappa J.S. Excellence is not a skill, it is an attitude. Nachappa has always been the apple of one's eye as he balances positive attitude both in the class and hockey. Your versatility is truly impressive. The world is undoubtedly your stage. Here's to the graduate who's destined to conquer the world. Go the distance.
Master Ninal Gowda V. Standing tall in both stature and character, this ever-smiling luminary radiates an infectious cheerfulness. It was his humility and approachability that endeared him to everyone around him. Radiate with success in the nesting times, Ninal. Stay blessed.
Master Santwan Ganapati P.J. He is the captain of his ship, sailing through deadlines and challenges with ease. With a smile that could melt glaciers and
His socializing skills is the mirror of his humility. May your future be filled with the melody of success.
Master Satvik Timaya KP, embodying his name Satvik, his calm and virtuous, his jovial demeanor and eagerness to participate in extracurricular activities made him the star kid of